Hey, this is Paul Hamilton. I'm going to go through what your taxes may look like for 2016. This scenario is a middle income family of four, and I'm using TaxAct free online tax calculator, so it's not the official way to do your tax return. But if you're looking at this as I am now in the middle of December or in January before the real software comes out, you can get a quick look at your taxes. Even after that, within 2 or 3 minutes, you can have a very good idea of what your tax refund will be or what you owe. So without further ado, let's run through this scenario. So I entered most of the data already. So the year you were born or your age, for the most part, doesn't matter. If you're over 65, then you get a couple extra tax breaks. If you're under 25, there's at least one tax credit that you may not be eligible for. But for the most part, it doesn't matter if you're 40 or 50 or 60 or 27. So this family, they're in their mid-40s, married. They're going to file jointly. Almost always, it's ideal to do that. They cannot be claimed as dependent, and they have two children. One under the age of 16 or 16 or under, and that's important for the $1,000 child tax credit. And then they have one who is under the age of 24, but a full-time student in college or high school perhaps. Okay. So for this family, I have a really simple income, just $40,000 in taxable wages. Here I had it for the first spouse. It doesn't really matter if I would have put it here or split it 20,000 each. They don't have any other income, I'm supposing, including investment income. For deductions, again, nothing going on here of interest, so they're going to take the standard deduction. Even if they have a mortgage, you could enter it, but it won't make a difference, we're assuming. Likewise, for credits, no credits. So then we go to the results. And I'll just walk you through this here. So total income, $40,000. These next three lines are the amounts that are untaxed or taxed at 0%. So their taxable income is only $11,200. That would be in the 10% tax bracket, so there's a slight rounding, but that leaves a tax before credits of $1123. The AMT only really applies for high income households. They do have a $1,000 credit. There's actually a couple credit lines here. This first one relates to the child tax credit, so that was their younger child that they got a $1,000 credit. And then they also get another credit, and that is, it's up here, it's good by name, it's the Earned Income Tax Credit. So, so the refund is $2,019. One thing we'll refer back to quickly here, it really doesn't belong under income, but it's there. If you paid taxes during the year, then it would be entered here. Suppose you paid, let's say, $1,000, then your refund would actually be, again, 1,000 higher. So back to the original though, yes, even if you didn't pay any federal taxes during the year, if you have a modest income and a couple kids, you could be getting a couple $1,000s back. And if you had money withheld from your paycheck, you could get even more back. So this is the base case for the middle income family. I'm going to shoot a couple other videos that have some variations of this, adding some other categories and seeing how that impacts the results. I'd encourage you to jump online. Again, it's free. You don't have to log in. TaxAct, the calculator itself is very accurate, not perfectly so if you have some special cases, but for almost everything that I've seen, it's been to the dollar accurate. Again, this is Paul Hamilton. Check out my site, taxsmack.com, for further information on tax planning. Thanks.